We will move into the standing balance sequence of our practice today. So as we start to reconnect our feet now, lift your toes and then place each toe down separately if you can, or just pretend it's happening. And then lightly press your feet away from one another and feel that action through the inner thighs. From here, we're going to add some arms and connect the whole body. So take your hands to the hips and feel the lower belly engage as we lift through the tops of the ribs and relax the shoulders down your back. Keeping that spinal alignment, like that little string is attached to the top of the head. So we keep nice and tall in our standing balances. Now as we inhale, we're going to lift the left leg up. So inhale and bring your palms up as if you're lifting your left knee with an imaginary string on each hand. And once that that knee gets to about hip height, you're going to pause and maybe flex your left foot, maybe bend and extend a few times if that's available. Making sure that our hips feel even and the pelvis is stable. And once we have that lift, we're going to move into Vrikshasana, tree pose. So connect that left foot either back to the ground for a lower tree, or to the inside of the calf, or to the inside of the thigh. We avoid pressing directly on that knee itself. Now pressing the foot into the thigh if your thigh is pressing into your foot. Externally rotate the left leg. And then we're going to add some breath with the arms. So as we inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhaling hands through heart center. We'll do that 2 more times. Breathing tree. Inhale the arms up. Exhale hands through heart center. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale hands through heart center. And pause here. Touch the fingertips together. Close the eyes if you'd like to add a little more challenge. And as we inhale, bring the knee forward and down. Excellent. Shift side to side. We'll repeat that pose on the opposite foot. So feeling that grounding sensation. Use your breath, use stability, and lift the arms as we inhale. And lift that right foot up. Fill the lungs up. And then as we exhale, pause. And then finding our tree pose. This side could be completely different, so please take your time. That right knee moving away from the midline. Keeping the lower belly engaged and the ribs lifted. Finding fingertips or extending the arms out and up as we inhale. And exhale, hands through the heart. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, open here. And exhale, the hands come down through the heart. Good. Bringing the knee forward and down. Work with your breath. So just a little bit of balancing today. We'll move on. Inhaling, reaching the arms out and up. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Maybe grabbing those big toes if that's available. Elbows out to the sides, or you can reach behind your legs and just give yourself a hug. Or maybe join opposite elbows. That's fine too. Just allow for your body to fold in half. As we massage those internal organs and create a calming sensation through our mind. When we're ready, we'll take our hands back to the earth and walk back into downward dog, keeping the knees slightly soft. As we inhale, bring the knees down And exhale into downward puppy, keeping all that length through the upper body. Moving on to all fours for cat-cow here, tucking the toes. As we exhale, start to tuck your pelvis, round your spine. Notice the wrists are still beneath the shoulders. Drop your head at the end of the breath. And as we inhale, let your belly come down, your heart moves forward, and we open the heart. And we'll repeat 3 more breaths on our own, exhaling, rounding. Inhaling, belly drops, heart brings that light shining forward, right? Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, allow ourselves to melt the belly down and make more room in that heart center. Good. As we come back to all fours, pause, and then as we inhale, lifting the right arm out and up, moving to thread the needle. As we exhale, the right hand moves underneath us and reaches through, so we tuck that right shoulder, making sure the head is down on the ground or supported by a prop. And we'll keep this one simple today. You're welcome to walk your left hand away from you. Feel that nice diagonal and that upper back stretch. Keeping your hips moving back slightly so we keep the length through the back body. And breathe here. Just slowly walk the left hand in. Coming back to all fours. And we're doing that pose on the other side. As we inhale, lift the left arm. And exhale, thread all the way through. Tuck the shoulders. There you go. And reach, reach. Right hand can form that diagonal up on the fingertips if you'd like. Hips moving back. Feel that opening through the upper back. So stay light here as we press the hands, moving ourselves back into alignment. We'll shift forward into that high push-up, knees or toes if you'd like. I'll stay on the knees and lower down chaturanga all the way to the ground. Forehead can rest. Squeeze your upper back, pull your elbows down and draw the shoulders away from your ears. We'll move into Sphinx Asana. So if we bring the forearms down and your arms forward slightly so that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. Spread the fingers wide and allow your pelvis to melt down so your hips are resting here. Feet stay hip distance apart, toenails down now. Now lightly pull your forearms towards you so that the heart can lift and feel the shoulders move down your back. And then feel that lift here and that melting sensation through the low back. No stress or strain there. Good. Now bring your chin down so your chin is nice and level. Take a breath in. And as we exhale, bring your elbows to the side, rest your forehead on your hands, possibly shifting side to side. So we'll move into our half bow. We'll reset for that Sphinx. And keeping your right forearm where it is, let's take the left hand and put the left hand on the right forearm. And this left arm is going to be our stable base. So I'll keep the chest lifted, shoulder down, and then bend your right leg. And now we can reach back for that right ankle, keeping the chest up. Flex your foot for this one and kick back lightly, just so that you feel that energetic press. This is preparation for full bow. Take a few breaths. Inhale, feel the heart lift. And as we exhale, activate your back leg and then allow your foot to come down. Resting the forehead on the hands, shifting side to side. And from here, we'll do the opposite side. So come back onto the forearms. Bring your right hand to the left forearm this time. We know what we're doing, so let's bend that left leg, reach back for the ankle, feel that heart lifting. Keep that right foot on the ground. Inhale and exhale, feel your pelvis settle. And then inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, gently release your foot, let your forehead rest. Good. So you're welcome to stay here, or you can do a half bow again on each side. If you feel anything in your low back, if your back is talking to you, any pinching or tweaking, then that's your body's way of saying, I just want to rest. Now, if you're newer to back bends and you feel some strange sensations, it's not all bad. Sometimes we get a little bit uncomfortable and we're unfamiliar. But as long as it's not pain and you feel like you're ready to move on, we can move to full bow. So now we bend both knees, we reach back with both hands, and we'll lightly kick back, keeping the inner thighs strong so we know that our core is engaged. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, and this is where we'll stay today, more conservative bow. Keep breathing, nice back bend. Inhaling here and exhale slowly with control, release, bring the forehead down, rock the forehead side to side. Take your feet a little bit wider and then bend the knees and circle the legs, reverse windshield wiper action in the legs. This will release your back. You can take your legs side to side a little bit more. Maybe feel the hips lift. Good. Relax your legs down. And then press into child's pose very slowly because we're counterposing these back bends. We don't want to move too quickly. So take your time to get there. And pay attention to any sensations in that back body, keeping the knees nice and wide, and allow your shoulders to rest. Allow your forehead to relax. Bend your elbows. Great. Gently, we're going to move towards all fours. And just do a little wrist stretch here. So if we turn our fingers towards our knees, keeping the heels of the hands down, as long as you have healthy wrists, this is fine. And then just bring your hips back a little bit and feel the wrists opening up, the inner arms. And then release, bring your hands back, and then have a seat. We'll move into a few seated postures.